Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the portfolio. Before we get started, please drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and let's get right into it. So, quick update. Was a really volatile day. We started off the day 84,000. I thought it was gonna be a very nice day. We were up green almost 3%, and we went back down all the way to 77.5. But we slowly started to recover throughout the day. A big reason why the portfolio was red was because my biggest position, AMD, was down almost 9% today, but slowly recovered to 5%. But the rest of the portfolio is green. So a big mover this week will be SoFi. SoFi has earnings Wednesday pre-market. So will it go up? I'm not sure. But this will obviously make the portfolio move. This is the second biggest position. Almost 20% of my portfolio is in SoFi. Um, will I like to see SoFi 20 plus? Yes. Will I like to see SoFi $15 or less? Yes. Either way, I would like it to see those two numbers. If it goes down to $15, I will be buying maybe 100 shares. If it goes down to 15, if it goes up, then I'm just gonna leave this position alone. Another two stocks that I'm very interested in this week: Meta and Amazon. I think Microsoft as well reports earnings. But those three big techs I am interested in big time because they are down quite a bit, just like how Google was. Another stock that once earnings hits, it went down quite a bit. So if we see the same thing happen to these three uh, big techs, if they report earnings and they increase their capex, which they probably will because Google already did that, and and the investors react the same way, then we're going to see these big techs probably drop 5 to 10%. And if that does happen, I would be very excited to see Meta at 550. And if I do see it at 550, I'm gonna have to buy some shares. Plain and simple, I'm gonna have to buy some shares at 550. If Microsoft goes down to 350, I'm gonna have to buy some shares. If Amazon goes to, let's say, 220, 215, 210, I'm gonna have to buy some shares. If it was to happen, those three stocks to go down a lot, like how I predict they may go. I may pull $1,000 to $2,000 into each one, because I believe once they finally decide that they're not going to increase their capex, but they're actually going to start cutting back on their capex. Once that happens, whether it happens in the next couple quarters or it happens in a year or two, I hope it happens in the next year or two, because the lower these companies go, once they do decide to change and cut their capex, they will explode, right? If Meta, like I said, if Meta decides, let's say, not this quarter or the next quarter, but the quarter after that, they decide to cut their capex, this company is probably gonna hit eight or $900 fast. And let's say it drops from to low 500s, and we have like $10,000 into it. That's what I would like to have these positions in that amount, about 5 to 10K minimum, if we continue to see weakness in them. So that's what I want to see with those. That's basically what I'm planning with these big techs: Meta, Microsoft, Amazon. If they continue to drop, let's actually go to my equity real quick. Especially Amazon. I don't really have a big position in Amazon. I would like to get it into at least $2,000. So if we see a weaknesses in Amazon, see a pretty big red day, I'm gonna have to buy a couple shares. Amazon, Meta. I think those are very good deals. Microsoft as well. Um, Compared to Amazon, Microsoft and Meta are a lot more in the red than Amazon, right? So we want to see more weakness in Amazon. I think Amazon long term, these will double up, if not triple up, in the next 5 to 10 years. So long term, it's pretty much easy money for these ones. Pretty safe money, I believe, too, because I'm pretty sure once they do decide to cut their capex, it will go up very fast. Next week we have AMD earnings, and AMD. I mean, today, honestly, if I didn't have such a big position in AMD, I wouldn't. I would probably have to buy some shares. But since I have 50% of my total portfolio in AMD already, and I'm basically just margin. I have margin right now. I would not buy anymore. If AMD somehow goes down to 450 or lower, maybe I have to buy some. Let's say if it goes to 450 before earnings, or this week, right? Somehow it goes to 450 by Friday, or you know, then maybe I'll have to buy some because I think earnings next week will be insane. We may see once AMD reports earnings and they show their guidance, their EPS goes extremely high up. Everything is good, right? I think AMD in August will hit $600 plus. That's just what I think. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so you do your own due diligence, but I believe AMD will be a $600 plus stock in August. Maybe even more, So, and if that does happen, if we see SOFI and AMD run up fast, this portfolio will hit 95K just like that. Just like that, it will hit 95,000. And I mean, we're already seeing ELF run up very hard. I wish I put more money into it, but we're up 48%, right? ELF could just basically keep going into $100 pretty quick. They also have earnings early August 5th. So I think we may see this one go up to $100 very fast. Very fast. I mean, if it goes up to $100, that's what, another $16. That's gonna be another decent amount right there that we're gonna be gaining. So we'll be up a big amount on ELF. But yeah, I'm happy with the portfolio right now. If we see very big red days, just continue to buy. It's simple with this portfolio. Do I feel like I want to buy any other stocks? Not really. I mean, I see SanDisk continue to go down. We see Nvidia 196. I mean, Nvidia is interesting. Nvidia is interesting. It's been a year and it's only up 13%, and they just keep putting out insane numbers. So that's another interesting one. If I see more weakness in Nvidia, if we see somehow it goes down to like 180s, may be interested. But this one's, it's very hard to move the stock up. It's such a big company. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna try to record more long form video for YouTube. So just like the video, subscribe, turn post notifications on for YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll try to post every single day. I want to grow my YouTube up as fast as possible. But yeah, thank you.